You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Of course it does. Fantastic. Welcome back, everybody, to another stupid sports show here on 1069 Click FM. Of course, right before we settled in, Angie decided that she had to settle in my lap. So, the claws are currently out. You know, it's a normal day around here, and we got hockey tonight. Thursday night hockey, which of course is sponsored. Yes, it is sponsored by the Home Depot, with over 200 locations across Canada, Central America, and now in the United States in Assumption, Illinois. It is North America's most popular and widespread hardware store, and we thank them for sponsoring us. It's going to be an interesting game because Lightning are coming off a win. The Golden Knights had just been kind of embarrassed by Carolina on the first game of a road trip that they're on. So the Knights media is trying to frame this as a get-right game for them, but since the Lightning won last night, they're trying to make it, continue this good thing we got going and get back into the playoff race type of thing. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. You know, that's the thing you gotta do when you're the media for the home team, is pump it up as loud as you can. Let's see who we've got in chat. Luke is here, as well as Logan, and William Sticks was in here earlier. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Welcome again. And anybody who has wandered in by accident isn't quite up to the talking part of things yet, thanks for hanging out. We're not only taking in this hockey game tonight, which if you are a local or you have ESPN Plus, is how you get a hold of it, but we're also playing bingo. That is right. I'm about to drop a link in the chat, and there it goes. Hooray. We're trying to fill up our bingo boards, with common events, rare events, legendary friggin' events, and for some reason this thing is not letting me pin it. And no worries, Luke. Oh, fantastic. It is not letting me pin it. We're already off to a fantastic friggin' start. Also, is this link even working? Because... Alright, well, at least I was able to click on it. I will paste it again and try to pin it again. We're still not even at the puck drop, so we may have a little while to get set up on that end of things. Alright, come on, link. Actually be a link. And once again... Wow. Alright. Great. Apparently the link is just I can't just pin my own stuff anymore. This is a new wrinkle that I hadn't expected. I can pin your messages, but I can't pin my own. Wow. I was not expecting such a change today. What a stupid, stupid change. Like, what if I have a note to leave the chat at the beginning of the stream? Anyway, let me write down Logan's card number before I forget to. 25. Thank you very much, Logan. Thankfully, there are a couple other games on, so if anybody is keeping track of another game that might be more interesting than the one that we currently have going, because I don't know what to expect. This is my first time checking out both the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Vegas Golden Knights this season. Been trying to bounce, to a new set of teams every game. It's getting a little more difficult just because of the possible days for me to do it, but we're making it work. We're making it work. Yes, Sticks 23 is available. Let me just write you down here. Oh, they even call them the VGK. Okay. Interesting what you learn when you're able to listen through the years of the local media. I'm not trying to make this like a selling point or anything, but for certain of these games on the ESPN Plus thingamabob, you can listen to it either through the away games media or the home team's media. So it's kind of cool. And I chose to listen to it through the media of the Vegas Golden Knights because they're kind of the team I'm more interested in focusing on tonight. I'll try to, keep track of the game as best I can, but I'm trying to focus on them. Interesting note, Patera, Gary Patera will be starting for the Knights tonight. He hasn't played too many games this season, and Vasilevsky will be playing for the Lightning tonight. I have got their goals against average, and for both of them, they have an under of 2 and an over of 3. True North is watching Carolina versus Pittsburgh. Oh. Well, I mean, that seems like a game that Carolina should win if they're able to, poke the Knights in the mouth like that and knock off a win. And away we go. First period, it starts with a dump in by the Lightning. They lose track of it in the trapezoid, but pretty soon a couple of blue jerseys have come to poke it out of the corner. They just managed to keep it in, and just like that, we're going to get a oh my God, it's a minor penalty on the Golden Knights for hooking. So already Tampa Bay is going on a power play, and according to the announcer, Tampa Bay has the best power play in the league. Not Carolina, but Caroline, 1 versus 6. Okay. Well, best of luck to Caroline. Oh boy, well, there's a quick start. Clear to start the penalty kill by Las Vegas. All right, Boyle takes it over the line, goes around the world, and is tapped away. Carlson will try to waste some time down the offensive end. He does manage to connect the centering pass, but the shot is flung wide of the net. Whee! All right. Oh, card number 2. All right, I will write you down. True North. Pietrangelo shot will be saved by Vasilevsky. Braden Point spends on a dime, flings it across the ice. That wrist shot will get blocked over the glass. Earns us an early whistle, and let's review. All right. So yeah, if you have puck over the glass on your bingo card, mark it off. And once again, easy clear by the Knights. And a speedy bring up the ice by Hagel, but then just as quickly flicked the other way by the VGK. 25 seconds to go in the power play, and Vegas is doing a great job being aggressive. Finally, a shot on goal is quickly wrapped up by, what was his name again? Patera. All right. Whew. Oh yeah, and we also did have a 3-on-2 during this penalty kill for the Vegas Golden Knights. Another save by Patera. Another couple of quick saves by Patera. Zyko will be chased by Point. They should be back to even strength by now, so they have another skater who is able to join the fray rather quickly. And that'll be a save by Vasilevsky. Out of play. Could not have worked out any better for VGK, honestly, because getting it down in that end, you already have somebody who's able to hover and hide up by the blue line to take a shot like that. Oh. If only there hadn't been so many people in the way. Not a wrist shot gets cleared away. We have already a lost stick at some point. I couldn't tell if it was broken or just gone. Meantime, Tampa Bay is going to try to waste some time down in the Vegas end. However, shot by Cirelli is easily saved by Patera. All right. No pinball goal. Doesn't seem like a very aggressive game so far. Oh. This was something that I decided before the stream, and just to let you know, if you have pandering to the Americans again, mark that off on your card, because the whole reason for the Vegas Knights Golden's existence is pandering to the Americans. Oh. All right. VGK tries to bring it up ice, but they're forced to retreat back to their own end. Try to swing it up the middle, briefly poke checked away. Tampa Bay takes control behind the goal line. Now flinging it across at center ice. A little bit of physicality in the neutral zone, and woof, a huge collision right in front of the Vegas bench. A player is slow to get up. I think he was looking for a penalty. Will not get one. Vegas will clear along the near boards. Little bit of hesitation, puck getting stuck to the stick, keeps Tampa from really getting a jump on this exchange. So Patera will help to fling it out the other way, and it will be icing. All right. That's all right, Luke. I understand, there's a lot going on. Since Joe Barry is still employed, I can book what Luke's about to say. Bryce Young breaks out this weekend. Damn. Has it gotten that bad? Seriously, because, I thought it was kind of possible with, Tampa Bay. I figure, yeah, Baker Mayfield, but then also Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, which are almost playing on God mode. Meanwhile, Patera has to pounce on another puck to stop play. Another couple chances for the Lightning now here early in the first period. It has. Ooh. True North is going to play tonight as hard as George Pickens blocks players. All right. Well, enjoy your night off. All right, they tend to bounce it in from the blue line. Gets interrupted briefly to try to fight for it behind the goal line. But Vegas comes away with it. They try to dump it ahead. Have to chase it into the far corner. They did put it on net from a wraparound. And now the Lightning are trying to make a break for it themselves. 2-on-2. Extra skaters come up for support. Stamkos behind the net, looking for the centering pass. And it'll be dropped into Radish. Can't get the second chance after the initial block, and it has been tipped out to the neutral zone. Normally, True North is a level-headed Packers fan, but he's with Luke. Holy crap. Let's see if I can get this copied in time before something embarrassing happens. All right, they're just going to get dumped in then, and Vegas will have to have an opportunity to advance up the ice. Do they take it? Nope, poke checked away into the neutral zone. So they dump it in from center ice. Vasilevsky leaves the net to try to wrap it around the far boards. They get midway, but intercepted another centering pass and are forced to work their way in along the boards. Asamont's shot is blocked before it can even get near the goal. Chased back into the near corner, and now Vegas bringing it back the other way. And get it across, but as they had quickly weakening support, just took a long shot from the blue line. Easy save by Vasilevsky. All right. Whew. Now, we're not exactly at a lack for action. It's just that, there have been some great defensive efforts by both teams so far. And another save by Vasilevsky on a great approach by Vegas. Good block of that shot from the goal line. They'll fling it back up to the blue line to try another passy around the world. From the middle, a second opportunity backhanded gets turned into a clear by the Lightning. And now the Lightning is going to try to make things a little difficult for the Knights. And they do. They steal the attempted dump in, throw it back the other side of the ice, and are now trying to, well, they were threatening to establish themselves, but then Vegas got control again, have dumped it forward. And a decent job getting that save on one very long sequence. And Vasilevsky pounces on it rather than letting the player behind him try to whack it in. Whew. All right, down to 11:40 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a look at our bingo list. All right. Get over to the stat page. All right, so far shots are 7-5 in favor of Vegas, and 5-3 on faceoffs won as well. And both teams also have 4 blocked shots, in case you're wondering. So, yeah. I'm willing to check off shot blocked by body. If you have that on your card, mark it off. Oh yeah, we could definitely say we definitely got some breakaway opportunities by Vegas, shorthanded at all times on that penalty for Tampa Bay. Oh, we have had icing. Mark that off. Nothing off the post yet. No, not even a goal. But no fights either. And no offside. Okay. Okay. They also have, apparently because of an injury to one of their goaltenders, they have called up one of their young draft picks out of the minors to be the backup on the bench. So, yeah. We'll keep fingers crossed. All right, face off in the Tampa Bay end. They do gain control of it, but as they try to pass ahead, Pietrangelo will recover it in his end. Slow march attempted by Vegas up the middle, intercepted by Tampa Bay. But, of course, they throw it right back, but then gets poked away. They manage to somehow get that onside. Oop, now we have a broken stick, folks. Oh my goodness. And has there been a stolen stick? Holy crap, they can't even keep it in. Even with that time to get a fresh stick from the bench, they can't get past center ice. Damn. Now it seems like Tampa Bay is being the physically dominating team instead of, the current Stanley Cup champions. But then a stolen centering pass. Leads to an attempted breakout by Vegas, but just as quickly, Brayden Point is back and fighting for it behind the goal line in the Vegas end. Oh, man. Just like that, Vegas has sped into the corner of their opponent again. There are intense negotiations happening along the boards. Back and forth, the puck is bouncing. Now gets up to the blue line. Set up for a wrist shot. Bounced wide. Okay, shots currently 9-6 for the Golden Knights. All right, they're, I guess, waiting for a change in reinforcements. But unfortunately, Tampa Bay is making clearing difficult for the Knights. I'm not sure why they are having such problems, getting themselves set up offensively in the 5-on-5, but Vegas is doing a great job of being physically imposing in their own defensive zone. Battle at the blue line, eventually won by the Lightning, but immediately poke checked away at the red line. Thrown in. Recovered by Patera. And here come the Knights. Gets dumped in, so we begin negotiations again. Kicked out by Stephenson. McNabb with a long-distance wrist shot, and then Marchessault is right there for the rebound, and it gets tipped in. Oh, we got some words being exchanged. One of the Tampa Bay players is not happy about something that was said or done. Yeah, let's look at this. Yeah. Just was able to sneak in right behind everybody and in the perfect place to tap the rebound in. All right. 1-0 now. Vegas over Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, it's Caroline being led by the Penguins 1-0. Of course they are. All right, Tampa Bay doing a good job of at least making things difficult for the Knights in their defensive end. Ooh. Now I guess some more physicality. Another long wrist shot goes over the net. Around the boards. Tampa Bay having to fight for it once again. And they'll just come out to the red line and dump it in. Meanwhile, Hagel tries to play it in by himself. Immediately gets it poked away. A backhand to the corner. Eichel trying to center past. But instead will reverse the ice. And get poked away from him. Attempted Tampa Bay clear. Turns into a centering at the middle of the blue line by Pietrangelo, fighting his way along the boards, poked out in the far corner. Cernak helps get it up into the middle. Meanwhile, that shot gets deflected out into the stands. We're down to 6:35 to go in the first. And I'm not sure what's important right now, Andy, but I'm thinking it can wait till intermission. They have been fed, by the way, so don't worry about that. Or are you just coming up here? Yeah, you're just... All right. It's a commercial break, and you're deciding to be disruptive, so you will be used for clout online. Will the Packers defense do everything they can to get Barry fired because they clearly don't want him. Well, I would hope that they would, play to the best of their ability, and that would come through on the field. Even if they are in a terrible system. Logan still has faith in the Packers, and he thinks that Joe Barry will just not be Joe Barry for a game. Yeah, that might feel even worse because then the question is, where was this the whole time? But then again, that's just my thinking about it. Meanwhile, Caroline is on the power play. Ooh. Hmm. Really, he's all right. No lingering effects from previous injury. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, yeah. Also, let's get that box score up. Oh, McNabb for the Golden Knights, one of their defensemen, had an assist on that goal by Marchessault. So, if you have defenseman gets a point, mark it off on your cards. Great job poking it away by the Lightning. They managed their way across the other blue line, but once again have trouble. They have trouble keeping it in the offensive zone. And then meanwhile, I try to dump it in for a change. They get icing. Oh dear. Down to 5:46. Dang. Now, um, some of you may notice that there isn't going to be a love song from my suggestion in this week's playlist, and that's because I haven't been able to find so far a song that gets across the sentiment of love is not the problem, because that is the best summation of the Packers that I have. Love is not the problem. Hi, I'm about 30 seconds behind, but so far it's just been a lot of back and forth puck battling and, you know, just trying to hold on to it for one major offense. But, oh, wow. Radish actually got a shot over 91 miles per hour, 91.1. So, damn. If you have that on your bingo card, mark it off. Meanwhile, they get another kind of quick breakaway. And there's another save by Patera. Some part of my brain keeps wanting to call him Pantera instead of Patera. And I know it's going to happen later on, but I just want to let you know. Yeah. That's the kind of That's the kind of day that we're having. Oh man, True North is one space away from bingo. Well, we've had a decent number of things happen, and I think it tells me that my card is working as intended. All right, a great poke away at neutral ice, but they lose it in their own players' skates. Trying to get across the blue line, they'll have to settle for a long pass to get back in instead. Fire it toward the goal to try to shake up the defensive structure. And meanwhile, one guy blows a tire at his own blue line and nearly turns the puck over. They do. Oh. Stone and Eichel on the assists. Holy crap. Barbashev. Holy crap. Barbashev just made it 2-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh boy, folks. I think this is turning into one of those get right games for Las Vegas. Refresh me, Tyler. Who is Jawan Taylor? What position is he? Yeah. Oh, Fleury shot goes wide. Battle from behind goal line. They can't control along the midboards. Have to start again in the near corner. And they can't get the deflection off the side of the net to fall their way. Vegas gets it out to the red line. Howden tried to center it, but just barely able to keep it in. And Tampa Bay slows down to line change. And another quick icing. Fantastic. Oh, you think left tackle? Oh, okay. Has that part of the line been an issue for you all this year? I mean, I hadn't heard many major complaints, or is it just because of all the penalties? Foster, hope you're doing well. They absolutely kill it along the boards. Another guy trips at center ice, but is able to fling it further behind the goal line. Marcha show with Radish along the boards. Now another pass, very well stolen. I don't know how they failed to take a single shot between any of them. Just a whole bunch of people being off balance. But meanwhile, Patera makes save after save after save. Whew. And all the credit to number 84 for Lightning. He's throwing that thing at the net for all he is worth. We're down to 1:15 to go in the first, but Patera. Ooh. Oh, well. Since I think we have a great idea of how the rest of this is going to go, I can scroll away from the rest of this Aaron Rodgers story that I read for some ghoulish damn reason and see that oh, oh. So we're beating the Blue Jackets, Washington is, 1-0 at the end of the first period. 4 minutes to go in the first for Philadelphia and Nashville. Flyers are leading 1-0 in that contest, and Blues and Panthers are still deadlocked scoreless near the end of their first. Sabres, meanwhile, lead the Maple Leafs 3-2. I wonder if any of those goals are by Alex Tuch. Oh, and the Oilers are beating the Devils 1-0 early in the first period over in their game. All right, Ravens 49ers, that it could very well be a Super Bowl preview. I don't think anything new happened, especially. I just got a list in article form of all his off-field shenanigans and stuff that he was saying, which I didn't pay attention to because I'm truly not interested in that stuff. And mostly my reaction was, of course. Of course. Fantastic. Oh, Tuck does have an assist. Cool. So it wasn't exactly anything I didn't expect from Aaron Rodgers, but it was just more disappointment. That's all. And I'm not specifically talking about it because I don't want to give it oxygen. I kind of just want it to, burn out. All right, shots are only 10-9 in favor of Vegas. Lightning have had their chances, but they've had to really scrape for them. Meanwhile, nobody was over in the corner for when that dude got spun around in mid-ice, and it'll be an easy clear. Whew. Clyde Edwards-Helaire staying on the Chiefs next year. I think you would know that better than I would. I haven't been paying very close attention to the Chiefs. I just assume they're the Chiefs. They're going to prevail no matter what because they're the Chiefs. So, I mean, if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is getting a good share of the carries over there in KC, that's encouraging to hear. One, because two-headed monsters in a running backs on a team is always a good thing to have, and I love it when teams are able to put them together. And number two, if anything happens to Pacheco, it's good to know that there is another good option in Edwards-Helaire, and maybe an opportunity for y'all to give somebody, off the practice squad or off the bench that you don't expect a chance. So, yeah, point is, Tyler, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about your team too much. I mean, the worst that could possibly happen is, injury. And, we don't wish for that. I never want to wish for that. And so we'll just say, keep it together. Somehow, Tim M., I am not surprised. It's the Leafs. It's all they do. All right, we are going to take ourselves a little pause for the cause now. It's been a day. I will recap the bingo when I get back, and we will have the second period of VGK versus Tampa Bay here on another stupid sports show. All right, everybody, we are back for the second period of the Lightning versus the VGK. And even on most things, except for just some great opportunities by the Golden Knights being able to capitalize on rebounds where Vasilevsky wasn't able to swing over quickly enough. It's what happened for Barbashev, and it's what happened for Marchessault. But at least we're getting a lot of bingo spots checked off. That is a positive that we can take out of the night. And so far, I haven't seen if any rookies have scored, but you never know. The night is young. All right, here we go with a quick stop to the second period, as apparently it just was not an appropriate start to the game for some reason. Not sure. Either way is a face-off near the Vegas blue line at neutral ice. It is won by VGK, so they will dump it in along the near boards. Vasilevsky will intercept and reverse its course. And now we have at least one person trying to speed ahead, so they will dump it off to their friend number 38, who will throw it up at the midboard. Chernak's feed from down the corner gets taken away by the Golden Knights, so it quickly crossed the blue line. However, that one last centering pass got slapped the other direction, and now Tampa Bay is trying to do something. A daring attempt to get up the middle with it, and Patera gets the save. Knights have taken it up the ice again. Pietrangelo gets it over the blue line This time he'll throw it at the goal. Sails by Vasilevsky on the stick side. Tense negotiations in the corner. That shot from the point missed wide. Battle behind the goal line now moving to the near corner. Matteo has come away with it briefly. And a whole bunch of puck battling going on. Finally, Barnes will get out of the zone. Meanwhile, Fleury will clear it away from Matteo and stymie the Knights once again. Vasilevsky intercepts that dump in. However, Howden will take it right back. A drive by Haig, and there is a penalty coming up as Carrier, who actually, I think, scored a couple of times in their last game, is getting up and, he looks like he's favoring his arm. Honestly, I think he might have some kind of dislocation thing going on because it seemed like his arm was like a little bit lower than it should have been. Or maybe that's just from the way he fell on it. Oh, God. Yeah. It might just be that it really, really effing hurts. But either way, we've got a power play for the Golden Knights right now, the away team. Yeah, let's hope it's not that serious. All right. What do we got? A quick attempt on net is turned away by Vasilevsky. Unfortunately, they cannot clear. Eichel will have to wiggle it back a little instead of taking another shot directly on. Tries to draw people towards the net. Marshall tried another feed and it got deflected wide. They don't manage to get it out. However, they do manage to finally dump it back out to the neutral zone. Eichel makes another shot, another save by Vasilevsky. He's had to do a great deal of that tonight, unfortunately. I hadn't had a moment to check Tim. I was doing a couple other tasks during the break. I'll try to get to it. Carlson back up to Eichel. 20 seconds to go in the power play, and it's a glove save by Vasilevsky. Stop the clock at 16:26. All right. Let's see. Turn the volume down on this. All right, let's. Okay. So it bounces off the skate, off the back of the goalie, and in the goal. Oh my. It like rolled up his body. How did that count? Yeah, I'll do another recap of the list when we get to the next commercial break, Logan. Because I have no idea if any current entries I have fail to capture the madness of that shot or that goal, that occurrence. Yeah, that only. Is that from tonight? Tim, is that from tonight? Is that the difference maker in tonight's contest between the uh, the Flyers and the Predators? Oh my goodness. Oh, now it's 1-1. This thing hadn't updated for a little bit. Oh, finally the Lightning have cleared it. They do a race for the puck as it's 5-on-5 again, but you know. Intense negotiations are occurring back in the trapezoid. Finally, Lightning try to clear it up the boards, and meanwhile, deflects off the board, off a stick, and into the crowd. Face-off will be in the Vegas end. Whew. The Canadian and the Wild have gotten started, as well as Canucks Stars. Oilers lead the Devils 2-1. Sabres still ahead of the Maple Leafs 2-3. 5 minutes gone in the second period. Blues ahead of the Panthers 2-0. Because, of course, at this point, Penguins still leading the Hurricanes 1-0. Why the hell not? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That is a rare. That check off rare space. If you have more than one rare space on your board, you can pick whichever one you want. But once you pick, you don't go back. They very quickly gain the blue line. Pietrangelo trying to get in, but that pass was tipped out of play. Oh, getting down to 15:06. Oh, and damn, I finally spotted it. Probably happened already, but the Tampa Bay Lightning just lost at Simon Says during the face-off. So if you have Simon Says on your card, mark it off. That wrist shot gets deflected and blocked wide. Clearing attempt brought down, but they will endeavor and get it out to the center ice. Lead pass gets blocked and then gets kicked back to Vasilevsky. Fleury will now try to speed his way up the ice, dumping as soon as he gets across the red line. So, yeah. Oh my goodness! There were two knights streaking in, and Vasilevsky was just strolling back to the net. And so when everything fell apart and the puck was just sitting in front of the net, I don't think Vasilevsky even knew it was there. Holy crap. He is so lucky that the score is not 3-0 right now. This is a... ow. Just ow. That was a fantastic opportunity for Vegas. Home crowd trying to will on their boys. Currently still 2-0 to Vegas. All right, we have a bit of an odd man rush developing. Does get broken up at the blue before they reach the blue line, and they can't get on side. So face off in the neutral zone. Oh. 2-0 lead. 13:20 to go. Tampa Bay are trying. They are trying. But at the moment, they are no match for the VGK. All right. So far, we have been able to check off. Simon Says, defenseman gets a point, pandering to the Americans again, shot blocked by body, odd man rush, breakaway, puck over the glass, icing, rare number 1, faster than 91 miles per hour. And nope, that's it. That is all that we've been able to check off so far on our bingo list. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, I should go into the stats and look up the 2 goal scorers. I know Marchessault's not a rookie. Definitely neither is Barbashov, so that's cool. What about Cotter? He's got 1 assist tonight. Nope, he is not a rookie. What about Stone? Nope, he's from 2010. Yep, no, we don't, no, we don't have any real rookies in the point column yet for the Golden Knights. But hey, that's cool. Maybe there's just somebody I'm missing or overlooking. Are they free of having a certain picture as their representative, Luke? I have a feeling. And we'll try the face-off again. Oh, this time VGK has lost it, Simon Says. And with that, Lightning win the face-off. They will dump in from the near side of the ice. Try sandwiching a dude behind the goal. Marchessault is able to play it back toward the blue line. Tampa Bay has to fight their way through. And a wrister and a save by Patera. Oh, that was close. A lot of erratic bouncing from that shot. Lightning now controlling it in their own end with an aggressive forecheck happening. Marchessault is forced to skate away after they settle down behind their own goal. Meanwhile, Vegas tries to clear it and it gets tipped out of play. All right. Is there anything else that we can check off? Oh, yeah, I could probably. Stand to find out something about the, All right. All right, that helped me none. All right. Have another drive, but Vasilevsky holds firm, and the rest of the defense is able to knock it away from the Knights. A backhand dump in. Pietrangelo was able to get to it first, and the rest of the Knights converge to keep them from having any easy setup. Hedman will try a shot from the blue line. It ends up being deflected wide. Sherry back out, and it gets deflected and scores. Barré-Boulet will get credit for the goal, and now the Lightning are on the board. Wow. Alex Barre-Boulet. Yeah, that's not helping. Close that up. A little bit of a revitalizing of the Tampa Bay crowd so far. Now that their team is finally on the board. Up, Alex Barre-Boulet is not a rookie either, it seems. All right, Fleury will try to throw it, but he gets blocked right by the player in front of him. Forces a retreat. And they cannot control it at center ice. Barbashev, unfortunately, gets it poke checked away. Neither team can really keep a handle on it out here at neutral ice. Eventually won by Fleury and the Lightning. They'll try the respectable centering pass, but nothing doing. They try waiting at the blue line. That also doesn't quite work. Vegas has gotten the puck back. Ah, damn. Got flipped in, just as quickly flipped back out. And once again, the Lightning cannot control the neutral zone. Vegas flips it ahead, forcing them to start from scratch all over again. Oh my God, they're actually able to control it along the boards. Centering pass, but blocked. Oh. Vegas has gotten it out of their own end finally. They'll just dump it into the corner as they get a bit of a line change going. It'll take a whole tree full of damn forest full of defensemen to get that away from him. And another icing call will give us a friggin' face-off in the Tampa Bay end. Oh, damn. Out for the year, seriously injured, or just to protect a current minor injury and not aggravate it? Because I only ask because I'm curious about whether Juju has done well enough for the Patriots that they would want to make an offer to sign him next year, or if there could be something else behind it. I don't know. Meanwhile, Patera will get another save from distance on the Lightning. Meanwhile, over in the scorers, Predators and Flyers are now tied at 2 halfway through the second period. Blues still leading the Panthers 2-0. The Sabres are leading the Maple Leafs 5-3 under halfway through the second in that contest. The Canucks are on the board first against the Stars, 1-0 halfway through the first, and Canadiens and Wild are yet to join the fray. More the second. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, puck hit a player in the ear on the bench. Ew. Ooh. Oh, that's awful. Actually, I know I still have that, but we got to give a shout out to a different sponsor this period because we already had Screw City for the first period. So, second period sponsor for another stupid sports show, Green River soda. The only soda, I promise you, that looks, smells, and tastes exactly like you think a Green River would. Oh, man. Ah, Steven Stamkos. What a time they've had. Of course they do, Tim. Of course, because that's the only move that they have. Oh. Oh, I thought you meant like pulling him for another 6-on-5. 6-on-5. Martin Jones is now in net. Wait. Did they not start with Martin Jones in the goal tonight? Was it Samsonov that let in those 5 goals? Ooh. Oof. All right. Long pass gets knocked away as they cross the blue line. Leads to intense negotiations in the trapezoid. We've got 3 players from each team battling for it now, and it gets poked out to number 22 of Vegas. Briefly broken up. Oh, yeah, that was definitely offsides. And one of the Vegas players has, he has a nice little, if that's not a design, then that is, oh, no, that's the result of the previous play when he got absolutely leveled into the boards. Oh, yeah, he's got a cut open above his eye. He's trying to just dab at it, go away. Yeah, Samsonov. Ah, gotcha. Well, no call there. And things carry on. Chernak's shot is deflected wide. Chernak travels up to the midboard. It pass gets deflected minorly. Circling wrist shot blocked. And Eichel will try to feed it ahead, but it gets flung up the other way just as quickly. No one can decide who wants to keep it, so it will default to Vegas. A rough hit leads to a turnover, and he misses the net on that. And now we got the gloves thrown down, folks. We already have ourselves a tickle fight. Barbashev and Hagel are going at it. Hagel, I think, connected on the first swing, and they're both like just going for haymakers. Hagel's losing his balance. Barbashev seems to have the upper hand. Now Hagel's helmet is off, and the refs say, all right, you've embarrassed yourselves enough. Neither of you could connect a decent punch. Just go, go, go. All right. If you got the tickle party, mark it off on your cards. Even though they didn't really connect, they tried. Barbashev was about to go after another player, and Hagel basically stepped in, and yeah. They even called pinball goal on the broadcast for Caroline. Oof. All right, mark off pinball goal on your cards, folks. And Sabres have given us pizza. I'm assuming this is just going to be 5 minutes for fighting, and Barbashev is holding a bag of ice on his hand. Oh, there's somebody else also in the. Oh, Hagel also got a minor, in addition to somebody else apparently. So yeah, we've got a Las Vegas power play. Now we need another monumental effort by the Tampa Bay penalty kill. Now we need overtime. I talked to Monty. He doesn't want overtime. Promise. Eichel will dump it off to Marchessault, and Marchessault ends up flinging it up the ice. I don't know why, but Stevenson loses track of it behind his own blue line, has to circle around to start again. And a great job by everybody involved stopping Marchessault, and now he's going to go to the box, and we're going to have some 4-on-4. Yeah. I'm sorry, that was Stone who's going to get called for that. So now, folks, we are at 4-on-4. Whee! Yeah. Oh, no wonder he had the ice bag. That's only like the fifth fight he's had in his career. Okay. So he hasn't lost all the feeling in his digits yet from breaking his finger bones on the faces of other people. All right. So far, Vegas controlling possession on this 4-on-4, which we have for another 30 seconds. They have gained the blue line, I think, but they cannot keep it. And they're willing to just sit back in their own end. And now we've got another fight developing. It's a full-on noogie fight. I kid you not, folks. It's a noogie fight. We got them both. We got them both. We are never going to get out of this period. This is devolving before our very eyes. Fantastic. Juan Asimov go off. We're down to 5:33. And like we could run out of people on the bench. I have a feeling this game might go that way. And I have remarked earlier that it seemed like this was a very laid back, not aggressive game. How wrong I was. How wrong I was. Oh, oh wow. All right. Let me just. I'm going to check the. Oh my gosh. Barbashev has a penalty for fighting and he scored a goal. Could we get a Gordie Howe hat trick? Does Barbashev? Okay, all we need is for Barbashev to get an assist on another goal for the Golden Knights, and we will have a Gordie Howe hat trick in this game. And if we get that, everyone wins. I don't care. We have an opportunity for it. We are taking it. Uh, Tim. Oh no. Oh wow. Was this bench minor too many men on the ice by chance? Because I'm trying to understand the diaper. Or is it just a simple comment of this is poopy caca? Yep, that is 3 players in each penalty box now for Vegas and Tampa Bay. We're still 4-on-4. Oh, because of the fan throwing the diaper. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. All right, they may be able to hold the zone long enough to turn this into a power play. However, first save is made by Patera. All right, Kucherov holding it at the midboards. Back up to the point she goes. Ripped from distance and went out of play. And it's going to be a delay of game now to Pietrangelo. Really? Oh my God. We're going to have a 5-on-3. Folks, we're getting everything. Fan was ejected, so it's considered delay of game. Holy crap. I have a... Oh yeah, we got 5-on-3, so whatever your corner spaces are, mark them off. That is one of the rare occurrences I have marked down here. If we get a 5-on-3 in a game, mark off the corner spaces. Quick shot by Kucherov. Save. Going, chesting Pantera again, and nobody can control the rebound. It gets knocked out. 5-on-3. 27 seconds left. Wrist shot by Stamkos off the boards. Quickly gathered up again. Another one from the point of the goal line, but deflected wide. They're going to take as many cracks as they can. And he does. It's knocked the stick out of his hand. I don't know why they didn't take. And they finally capitalized on the fact that his stick was gone. And that is Kucherov. Kucherov. Tying the game for Tampa Bay. And this road trip right now for the VGK is, I don't know if it's approaching Sloop John B levels, but I think the Griswold family would very much sympathize with how things are going right now. Damn. Oh, hello. Hello, people. Welcome back, Luke. Apparently the Pistons are tied in the third with the Jazz, and the streak is in danger. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Pizzle, and I hope you are prepared for Miami to stumble into the number 1 seed. Meanwhile, True North is now able to call bingo. Meanwhile, we have a triple deflection to get a score for the Panthers. Tampa Bay is still on the power play. That's how screwed up this half is. They are still on the power play. That's how many penalties we've had, and we just had another deflection in. Third goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And with that, folks, the away goalies' goals against average has been beaten. Mark it off on your cards if you have it. All right, they've gone on the board against the Blues. 2-1. Thunder lead the Clippers at the end of the first, 35-29. Thank you so much, everybody, for the updates, but holy crap. Braden Point. Damn. All right. And we've had another defenseman get a couple of assists over on the Lightning side. That's Hedman. So that's Point, Kucherov, and Beebe. And some lousy penalties by the Golden Knights put them in a position where they ended up at a 5-on-3. Oh, you have card 9? All right. I will check on card number 2 in just a moment. Yeah, there was a lot going on here at True North. Forgive me. This game has gotten interesting again, as you can tell. All right, now we have another rush by the Lightning. And Patera is able to save it that time. Whew. All right, where is my bingo cards? Number 2. And it was diagonal bottom left to top. Okay. Oh, yeah. Crowd hates the call. Faster. Puck drops. Breakaway. And shot blocked by body. Congratulations, True North, on getting bingo. Whee! I mark off that we did get the corner spaces for both the 4-on-4 and the 5-on-3, actually. Whee! And Blues respond. It's now 3-1 over the Panthers. 7 seconds later. A good breakup on the pass, but oh my goodness, and Point has scored again on another random deflection that they could not control. Damn it, folks, it is 4-2. This is bonkers. Oh, wow. And Point does not give up. Like, he falls over, but still manages to get his stick on the puck and just lift it over the leg of Patera. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Logan, we've had pinball goal. We got that courtesy of the Carolina game. So let me check your card. If you can inform me of where your bingo will be. Your card 25. So, yeah. Off the post, Simon says pinball goal and corner space for those were the days. Yep. Logan has got a bingo. We have had a busy night for bingo, folks, and hopefully this is just the beginning. Congratulations, Logan. Connor does manage to feed it ahead. Eichel will hold on to it. And they break off the net before it can bounce across the line. Oh my goodness, we nearly got a 4-3 score. And he is pissed that they did that. Oh yeah, it was 2 players actually. And Chernak was just squatting behind the goal. Squatting behind the goalie. He saw the puck and just stood in there. Ooh, folks. Shots now 24-20 in favor of the Lightning. The Golden Knights have been leading that counter all game, so that lets you know what kind of second period we've been having. Those penalties were killer for Las Vegas. Another shot from distance, but deflected away by Vasilevsky. And he will have to quickly glove another attempt before Marchessault can come in and cause problems. We got 16.6 seconds to go in this second period right now. Oh, I should get music together for the break. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely going to have to happen. All right. All right. All right, they try and get another breakaway with 3 seconds left, but they will get tied up in the near corner instead. Oof. Now the ice needs a cleaning in the Blues game. Ugh. Never good. Well, never let it be said that hockey night on another stupid sports show brought to you by the Home Depot is ever truly boring. Even with all the bingos, we have had a huge swing in this game. Tampa Bay was trailing 2-0 at the end of the first period, is now leading 4-2. Yeah, we are going to have to take a pause for the cause to absorb this odd change. And we will be back for the third period between Tampa Bay and Las Vegas here on 106.9 Click FM. Another stupid sports show. This game has not gone the way I expected it to. And if you're just joining us late, first period ended 2-0 for VGK, and then Tampa Bay scored 4 in the second period, and now they lead 4-2. I am pleasantly surprised. A big part of it was Golden Knights getting a whole crap ton of penalties and ending up in a 5-on-3 situation. So that didn't help, but most of it was actually a lot of great pursuit and making second chances and desperate shots by the Lightning. All right, it's a big toss-up at center ice, but finally the Lightning will lift it into the corner first. Martinez will reverse it along the far boards. They tried inside centering pass, but aren't able to get a great hold on it, and Patera will cover it up as Hagel was trying to get in and make some noise. Meanwhile, the Thunder lead the Clippers at halftime, 64-59. All right, William, question about the Thunder. Y'all are doing pretty well, I see, this year. Right now, I think second in the Western Conference. So, what has changed between last year and this year to account for what's going so well so far? Meanwhile, a great bit of patience by Connor trying to get a shot in the slot. Saved by Vasilevsky, but that was a good early chance there for the Golden Knights. And TBS will always take an opportunity to oppose WWE. Does get held in by Hedman at the blue line. Hedman has 2 assists tonight, but now they're saying hand pass, so we are now down to 18:28 to go. Oh. Wow. I know I won't have a moment's peace with this third period. Oof. Hey, let's see who the Bucks are playing tonight. Bring up those NBA scores. Oh, they're playing the Magic. Oh, that's right. The Magic are somewhat respectable again. So, yeah. Okay, then that makes a bit of sense why they'd be only trailing by 3 at halftime. Because as we're seeing in this game, even some of the best teams can have off nights, such as centering passes that get taken up ice quickly by Tampa Bay, dumped into the near corner. Does get held in by Kucherov, but unfortunately he cannot control except for spinning around randomly into the boards. So they will have to play keep away while they wait for line support to show up. And they can't feed it in deep. It gets taken away. However, not quite out. Even with a deflected pass, they cannot get a deflection on the stick side of Prater. That shot gets blocked and poked the rest of the way down the ice for a proper icing. Okay. Just more experience, honestly. They're still one of the youngest teams in the league. Jane Chet Holmgren back after when he's out all last season has been a big help. Okay. Oh. Holy crap. 5-minute major, a 10-minute game misconduct, and a 2-minute minor. Wow. That is a lot. All-time record is in danger on December 30th. I will have to make a note of that in my schedule. All right. NBA Pistons? Question mark? All right. Lightning leading the Knights 27-22 in shots right now. All right. Great job cycling it around. Backhander, unfortunately, will get deflected wide. They will try again from distance, and it will get deflected right in the center of the ice, out of play. Okay. With all the alcohol and gambling commercials, I feel bad. You feel bad for cigarette companies? No need to. True North, they'll make their money one way or another. And right now, the Pistons are trailing the Jazz by 2 with 3:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Try to keep my eye on that. A good block of the pass. And a great poke forward by number 86 gets the puck on side. Can they do anything with it? And an attempted second drive gets blocked by escape before it ever reaches Patera. And now that wrist shot is blocked in front. Now we have a possible breakaway happening. And Patera does do it. Man. Kucherov is upset, even asking for some attention from the official. But let's see if, no, they can't get themselves together to control the puck, and they give it right back over to Las Vegas. Oh, dear. Two players diving for it. However, an attempted clear gets grabbed by Las Vegas. We're going to have a penalty right as the shot was happening. Oh, no. It was some kind of slashing call? Wow, no, it's Kucherov going to the box. For unsportsmanlike conduct, he's going there for 2 minutes. Oh, man. Brock Purdy or Dak or Lamar or for MVP. Yep, and there it is. Second goal of the game for Marchessault. The power play is now over. And, yeah, 2 minutes to think about things, but he's out already, so I'm sure he's had enough time to reflect and really grow as a person. I'd like CMC to win MVP just because I know there's no chance in hell that an all-purpose player will. Ooh. All right, Wes McCauley is one of the referees. I recognize that name. I know there's got to be some team that hates him. All right, Vegas trying to get set up in the Tampa Bay end, but it bounces past them, and they have to regroup at center ice. First attempt across the blue line fails. Second attempt by number 17 succeeds. He reverses field for that long shot that gets ripped wide. Will get pulled out past the blue line by number 21. Reverses course to tap it and gets tapped away from an open net by number 17 again. A little passy around the world allows number 20 to take behind the goal. Does not find room for a wraparound, so he'll just send it back up top, and nobody's there to collect that rebound. Hutton will fling it to center ice. And Kucherov will feed it out as being the first one to touch it. Quick wrister goes around the glass and out. All right. Hey, they're still trying. They're still trying. They know every goal is needed, especially in the modern NHL. I mean, I'm sure that the Maple Leafs have already probably gotten back within one goal at this point, but yeah. Kucherov completely whiffs on the shot. He had a nice window over the goalie's shoulder and just, ooh. Yeah, at least well, let's see. I hadn't looked at the NHL scores for a little bit. Wow, we're still beating the Blue Jackets 2-1. It's now 7-3 Sabres over Maple Leafs. This is almost like a boring Monday Night Football game over there. Pietrangelo feeds ahead to Stevenson. They get onside with him. It gets poked away as soon as he crosses. Oh, damn. Hagel taken down by Stevenson, and the Knights have control. Fans want a penalty. They will not get it. Why do I recognize that name, Tim? What, where do I know that name from? Oh, what have the Jazz done? Oh, they have gone on a bit of a run. They now lead 117-106. 1 minute 13 seconds to go in the game. Yep, I think you're right. I think you're right. The Jazz have got it. Oh man, everything's happening on the 30th, including the Lions versus the Cowboys. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot going on that night, possibly. Yeah, I know all you were going to say, but Jim, the Lions are going to clinch the North and their playoff spot this Sunday against the Vikings, you know? Dumber and worse things have happened before. And considering how we got stymied by the Bears, you know, I am, forgive me for not being entirely confident going against another divisional opponent. And especially with also how we got stymied by the Packers on Thanksgiving. Who do I got for what, Tyler? Arshishaw's second goal of the night has brought the Knights within one. I'm not sure what that bout of cheering was for. Well, who needs to be cut, MVS or Tony? Honestly, the whole lining up offsides thing, that should have just sealed Kadarius Toney's fate. And we'll try to control this one up along the near boards. A chase for it doesn't quite succeed, so negotiations begin once again. Wrist shot from the blue line sails wide. They try to reverse the field. A centering pass from the corner gets knocked down. And now we have the Vegas Golden Knights racing the other way, dump in at the blue line. Vasilevsky takes his time. They try to reverse it. That gets interrupted, and the opportunity shot blocked away by Vasilevsky. Stick hand. And it goes from the... Vasilevsky doing some work on this flurry of shots. And once again, he is able to switch just quickly enough for the opportunity on his blocker side. Oh, sorry, glove side. Hunting back to McNabb. And with a wrist shot by Connor. Oh, Cotter. We are tied again. Oh boy, folks. We are tied. All right, let's get a look at this goal. Where did Vasilevsky get beat here? Trying to see if that got deflected or... no, but I think it went over his leg. Okay. Not in the 5-hole. All right. Well, we are now tied at 4, everyone. Whew. The home goalie goals against average has been beaten. That goes without saying now. So mark that off on your cards. Meanwhile, Carolina has a power play for holding. They tried again on Vasilevsky, but it goes wide. Vegas is not satisfied. A little dribbler feeding gets whacked into the corner. Negotiations ensue. But Barbashev is able to throw it out, deflected away behind the goal line. Tampa Bay struggling to clear. But it goes right back onto the stick of Vegas. Pietrangelo, Barbashev, and back again. Poked away, however, back in the trapezoid. And now Pietrangelo will throw it into the far corner. Goes right underneath the stick of everybody. And a great centering pass, but a save by Vasilevsky. And Point is trying for his third. And we get a slash on that advance by Point. And what do you know? We're going to have another power play for the home team. All you need now is he's not supposed to say that on TV for another bingo. Well, considering how this game is going, Logan, there's a very good chance that you will get that. You mean Justin Jefferson? Is that what you mean by Adams? Or Devontae Adams? Yeah, Brandon Ayuk and A.J. Brown, but I mean, I hate to say it, but you kind of had one in Tyreek Hill, and I'm I'm honestly still surprised that y'all let him go. You know, oh goodness. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can mark off? Oh yeah, there is. We can definitely mark off offsides. We can mark off goaltender pulled for all the chaos that's in the Toronto Buffalo game. I haven't heard any. No, I haven't heard any AHL team names get dropped in this broadcast. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay wins the faceoff off the power play, but cannot control the puck. Just dribbles over the stick back offsides. Braden Point, meanwhile, says, screw it, I'll do it myself. And then they pass it back out of the zone because of an aggressive forecheck by the Knights. Matera sends it high up the glass, and I don't even know what the hell they were thinking on that idea. And there's going to be a penalty now that will negate the rest of the power play. It is tripping on Kucherov, I think. Oh. Oh, no, sorry. Somebody else. 77. My mistake. I read the number wrong. Meanwhile. Oh, God. Really? Oh, my goodness. They're actually going to go to overtime. Yeah, that'll teach them to defy Monty. Right now we're waiting for the 4-on-4 to commence. Also had puck off the post. All right. Elmark puck off the post. All right, Radish does the bounce behind the goal and will accept it on the run. Throw it back up the ice for Fleury again. And Kucherov through point now tries it on the wing. A little bit too far for the recipient. So here comes a charge the other way by the Knights. Kucherov was able to snatch away. 30 seconds left in this 4-on-4. A good block by Martinez as Kucherov fed it through his legs. And Wah will just dump it off to the line change. And here is Eichel. He'll throw it into the corner. Is quickly cleared. Oh, wait. They were still kind of even strength, and once it became the power play for Vegas, they got an icing call. Perfect. Great. No notes. Absolutely none, Tampa Bay. You're doing everything right now. Meanwhile, Carolina has called time out. All right. What kind of nonsense are they waiting for? All right, Tampa Bay gets a minor bit of defense going in the neutral zone, but before we know it, a turnover has occurred. And a break back the other way is quickly stolen back by Pietrangelo. And Hagel will bother Pietrangelo until he throws it away to someone else. Carlson in the corner, and he tries to throw it back up to the blue line. No one is there to receive it, and they have to regroup at neutral ice. Gets thrown on net quickly by Marchessault. And the puck will go by everybody and all the way down. Puck gets hung up on the ref. It gives the Lightning a chance at it at center ice. However, Rash was able to get it in there first. Couple of attempts to fling it on net, go astray. Knights will just throw it back in and head off. We are back to everybody even. 5:12 to go in the third. We could go to overtime. Oh no, we could go to overtime. Oh no. Oh. Timeout was to discuss which Christmas Carol film was the best. I thought the answer was Muppet Christmas Carol, but I understand there is still debate around the subject. Marchessault taps to the line. Hunter will lob it in for Vasilevsky. Gets it quickly dumped off. Thankfully, they were able to board it out. This should be an icing. Yeah, quick icing on Tampa. Shots are currently 32 to 30 in favor of Tampa Bay. Yeah. This has been kind of nuts. Tampa Bay has won more faceoffs than Vegas, 27 to 23. Just saw that one update. All right, back to 5-on-5, and so intense negotiations continue around the boards in the Tampa Bay end. Oh, don't tell me Tampa Bay are playing for overtime. All right, Glendening will kick it forward. Gets poke checked away into the corner. But a great knock forward stymies any possible momentum. A quick shot by number 23 after the guy defending him lost his stick is wrapped up by Patera. We finally have a break. Whew. Okay. Let me look over this box score just once more before. Yeah. I thought I had that right. So, for all of these stats, if this game does go into overtime, I will check them all before overtime starts and whatever levels they're at then, and that will be where we mark our spots from. So that will go for number of shots and who won more face-offs. All right. Well, we will see, Luke. We will see. Meanwhile, the Capitals and Blue Jackets have gone to overtime. Perfect. Oh. Heck with it. Oh. If we're going to have the overtime, I might as well enjoy myself with it and crack open a Green River. Okay. Meanwhile, the final Buffalo 9, Leafs 3. Oh, I think people are going to be staying up to hear what Mr. Steve has to say about this. Oof. All right, Pietrangelo finally gets control of it in his near corner. Will send it down the length of the ice. Out high again. A great block in front. Kucherov turns it over again, nearly, but thankfully Point is able to help them get it back. Kucherov now going up the ice. Shot misses the net. Tries to fling it back again, but only enables a clear. All right. Getting down to 3 minutes to go here in the third. Oh, meanwhile, a linesman got hit, but play will continue. Eichel has to circle around as he kind of lost his balance. He will settle for a dump in. Fleury will wait behind the net for things to develop, for lines to change. And the chants of "Let's Go Bolts" are starting up again. They try to get up the near side. However, congestion ensues and gets thrown right back into their own end. Oh. There's the Lightning once again not being able to control it neutral ice. Quick reversal of field. And then it gets tipped out of play. We're down to 1:45 to go. Hutton been doing a lot. I've been seeing his number flying all over the ice tonight. Meanwhile, the Blues have won. Yeah, end of regulation. Blues 4, Panthers 1. And it looks like Hurricanes Penguins might survive all of overtime without a score. All right, they will start with negotiations in the trapezoid. Brief control by Tampa Bay. Able to fling it ahead a couple of times. Quickly slapped back. Golden Knights cannot keep it in the zone. Now Point is once again doing Point things. Throws it on net. And they score on the second shot. Nick Paul Minute 13 to go. Makes it 5-4 Tampa Bay. Oh. Oh, man. Meanwhile, Penguins have a power play with 1:14 remaining in overtime. Oh, well, that's going to be rough. (36-32) is the shot count now. I mean, Vegas could win the shot battle if they decide to pull the goalie, but they're going to first. Tampa Bay wins the face-off, and they decide to immediately start dumping into the zone, not give them a chance to let Patera get out from his crease. And there he goes, and the race has begun, folks. Extra attacker is on, and already the congestion builds behind the goal line for control of the puck. They'll be kicked ahead. They cannot clear, however. Quickly intercepted, and it will get bounced out to center ice. Marchessault will throw it back in. 23 seconds to go now. Hedman will fling it along the boards. Brought down, however, by Pietrangelo. Back to Pietrangelo with 12 seconds now on the clock. Hutton throws around to Marchessault. And got tapped on net, and Vasilevsky holds it in his glove. 5.7 to go. Carlson had a chance, but I think there was some kind of interference, legal interference, with the process of the shot. And Penguins shoot off the crossbar. They're going to the shootout. Let's take a look here again. Yeah, no, it was just bouncing. Nobody could get their stick on it. The Golden Knights have taken a timeout. So, ooh. This is a fun ending for this game. I love it. And I don't even care what. Well, we probably. Holy crap. We won in overtime. 3-2. Caps beat the Blue Jackets. Predators, meanwhile, at the end of regulation, are 4-2 victors over the Philadelphia Flyers. All right, still empty net for the Golden Knights. Oh, one warning from the referee. Off the face-off, quick shot. Vasilevsky saves it and then just flattens himself and leaps on top of the puck to stop the clock. 3.1 seconds to go. Holy crap, Luke. Yeah. That's a great opportunity for the Lightning and a great shot when the goalie was out of position to have gotten the Lightning ahead 5-4. Now Vasilevsky just belly flopped onto a puck to save things. And that shot will get deflected wide. And with that, an upset. That is 2 losses in a row for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Damn. A rough road trip for the VGK. This might be turned into the Sloop John B. sooner than we think. This here's the worst trip I ever been on. But before we say goodbye for good, we got to finish out the stats from tonight's game for the last of the bingo spaces. All right, Tampa Bay wins the shot. Yeah, they won the shot battle and the face-off battle. So, home team wins more face-offs, mark it off on your card, and more home shots, mark it off on your card. Ooh. Meanwhile, Crosby is the only goal in the Penguins-Carolina shootout. Wow. That was just a fun game to watch. It honestly reminded me of the lean years of the Capitals when they didn't have a whole lot of stars and kind of just had to grit games out. And there were a number of victories that I remember that were like that. Exactly like that. Especially against opponents that were much better than us. Meanwhile, Penguins miss, Carolina misses, Penguins win. And for, I'm assuming more than a few of us, that means all is right in the world. I'm okay with it. They're not doing very well this year. We're not doing fantastic either, but hey. No bingo? Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. Well, can't win it every time. I didn't get bingo either. Oh, well. But that will do it for this stream of another Stupid Sports Show. Thank you to everybody who decided to drop by tonight, whether you were playing in the bingo, just taking in the game, or trying to keep up to speed on a team that you hate, for example. Maybe one that you didn't want to win because they came into the league and win a cup before your team did. Oh, poor Maple Leafs fans. God damn it. Just as soon, I want them to fire Sheldon Keefe sooner rather than later. I think he can only do good things for the franchise. But anyway, we will be back on Saturday at 7 p.m. for the Tibbs Eve stream. That will start at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a time. Bring something good to drink. For now, this is Jim B at 106.9 Click FM. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.